You know, there's nothing better than a well-oiled organization, but sometimes they all need a checkup. Here with ways to keep your organization running smoothly, it's today's community sponsor, LM Thomas Group. And we have Matt Thomas, the founder and president, joining us now. Hey, Matt, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we want to talk a little bit about LM Thomas Group and what you're all about.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we founded LM Thomas Group really with two principles in mind. First of all, that everybody who's in a leadership position is trying to take things forward, and nobody can see the back of their own head. And so instead of spending all of your time looking over your shoulder and running into things, we've really discovered that it's helpful to have somebody coming alongside to help keep an eye on those things you can't see while you're trying to move things forward. And the second thing is we founded our business on is that we realize that everybody who's in leadership has something that's driving them absolutely crazy in their organization or their business. And so a lot of times they get into the place where they have been in it so much day to day that they can't really see a way forward without somebody from the outside coming in and really assisting. Or sometimes they can see the way forward, but they don't have the organizational capacity internally to make the changes they need to make.
And that's
because they're
where
so
you
busy
come
doing
in.
day to day. And that's where we come in, yes.
Okay, and you help anyone from small, mid-sized businesses, nonprofits, even churches.
Yes, yes. We work with a variety of organizations in sizes and types. The thing we find is that people are people everywhere and organizations are organizations everywhere. And that no matter your tax status or mission orientation or business size, everybody really ends up having a lot of the same problems.
And maybe
And
they
so
all
we work with them all.
And maybe they all have some of those same 5 frustrations that you have found in helping others. So let's go through those. So
Yes.
number 1, they're putting out fires all the time, and that's stealing their energy and taking them off mission.
Right. So the first frustration we see that people experience is firefighting. That feeling that you're moving from crisis to crisis. Every time you get one thing solved, something else pops up. And the way I often talk about it is there's plenty of people who are firefighters and they do good work. But one of the things we know about firefighters is they have processes and procedures for when they get the fire alarm call, here's what they do. And so though it's an emergency for everyone else, they have protocols they follow. The problem is in business, a lot of times, we haven't ever established those processes and procedures so that for us, anytime we have an emergency, we're running around crazy trying to figure all that out. And so that's one of the frustrations we help to resolve.
Okay, and number 2, their information isn't working for them. Maybe too much, too little, not organized well, or available, and the interpretations are unclear.
Yes, we live in a big data world. You talk about things you can turn into statistics. You can talk about segments of this. You can slice and dice your information all kinds of ways. The thing we find is that honestly, a lot of times the information people are dealing with isn't very good or very clean to begin with. And what I mean by clean is that sometimes it's not then recorded reliably, or it takes a lot of extra steps to record it. So sometimes it just doesn't happen. Or sometimes people are facing so much information, they get information overload, and they say, well, wait a minute, we've collected this information because we think it's important for us to measure this, but now we're having trouble interpreting it. And so that creates problems in and of itself, because then you can't make good decisions based on the information you have. And so what we do is we come alongside and we say, okay, well, how do we help shape and form this information so that it can really be the most helpful to you? Figure out what you need to collect, what information you don't need to collect, how to collect it passively so it's not taking an extra step to collect the information and pulling you off of your core business or your core mission.
Okay, we're about out of time, so we're going to share the other 3 top 5 frustrations on our website because I want to make sure we get to a special offer that you have for CI Living viewers.
Sure. For CI Living viewers, we have 2 offers right now. Either 10% off the total fees if you mention CI Living, or we also are offering 6 months same as cash with a down payment for any businesses or organizations here in our community, because we know cash is really tight right now, especially due to the COVID epidemic, and we want to be able to help people even in the midst of crisis before it becomes too late.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much. Lots of businesses right now probably needing a little help, and this is just one way to do that. We appreciate you being with us. There's a look at the LM Thomas Group website, which we will have on CILiving.tv, as well as those other frustrations that maybe you are feeling during COVID-19. Thank you again.